Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. Ready to go now? Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And with that, we're underway in the Bronx. So Vladdy Jr. strikes out.
Batting second, right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Addison Barger. That one fouled off. Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Batting third baseman.
Two down, base is empty. Kazuma Okamoto will hit next. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. Aye. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Foul tip, but he hangs on for strike three. And up next for New York, Ben Rice. That's a ball. Hey. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Had a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Two outs, base is empty. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Aaron Judge.
First two hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Nope, outside.
That's off the inside corner. Ball three. Judge rips that one. And foul ball.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, Jesus Sanchez.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Base knock center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
The 1-0.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch.
Runner takes off, and that's fouled off. No score here in the second. And that's a strikeout looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. 1 out, man at first. Here's Andres Jimenez. Runner takes off. This one in the air, right field. And that's a fair ball. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Comes up empty. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Battling here as he fouls it away. Backed off the plate that time. On the ground to the left. Just foul down the right field line. Wow. 2 on, 1 out. Pitch out, but no action. The 2-2. Line, and that's a base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Brandon Valenzuela. First pitch swinging. This one smoked on its way out of here. He'll touch them all. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And that one pulled foul. 4 runs already in the frame here at the top of the second. That's to third. Slings to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Back now in the Bronx. We head to the bottom of the second. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. And there's a foul ball.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt. And a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Fastball for a strike. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Strike 3. And now on to the third inning. And now for the Jays, Addison Barger. No question about this one. It's out of here. He'll take a trot around the bases. Now here is Kazuma Okamoto on a line. One down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Sanchez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. On the ground. And it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Andres Jimenez, the next to hit. Base hit right field. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. At the plate, Ernie Clement. Out towards right center field. Can't reach it. Should score at least two. One run across. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only one gone. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 10-0. So up next for Toronto, Brandon Valenzuela. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Back to the top of the order. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. Left field. And that is foul. The big 6 spot already on the board this inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Stays alive. In the air to left center. Bellinger under it. And that is that. Back here in New York, set for the bottom of the third, Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
On the ground, out to short. Throws to first in time. One gone, bottom of the third inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jose Caballero.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Sets him down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. 2 down, base is empty. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Ripped, but it curls foul. Ground ball right side. Oh, look at the stop. And they get the out. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
So up next, Kazuma Okamoto. There's a swing and a drive. Into the corner, but foul. Ground ball left side. And that's just foul. Struck him out swinging. Strikeout number 8. Two outs, base is empty. Jesus Sanchez next up for the Blue Jays. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great. Back for more from the Bronx. Bottom 4, Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one hammered. And that one is off the wall. The throw into second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. Stepping in the long ball threat, Ben Rice. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. And that ball is gone. A 2-run blast. It's Aaron Judge now. This one high in the air to left center. And there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Well struck right field. That's back there. And it one-hops the wall. Throws to second.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Bellinger is in to score. It's 10-3. And he'll pull into second safely.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
He hauls it in. 2 away. Austin Wells digs in now.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
In the dirt. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Puts it in the air out towards left center. That is the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, George Springer. Swing and a ball ripped down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone. And it hooks just foul.
Well, that's where you want to be right there. All over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out. You get to jog around the bases. Well, these Jays doing a good job at the plate with runners on base. And that can be a key difference maker in the game. They're hitting over 600 in this game with runners in scoring position. And clearly, that's leading to a lot of runs. Their clutch hitting has been excellent.
Out to short. The throw to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. So up next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. Line drive. Fair ball. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
That's back-to-back singles for him. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
2 down. And now it's Dalton Varsho.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. 0-2 now. Runner goes again. Hit on the ground to short. And it finds its way through for a hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
2 on, 2 outs. On the ground to Jazz. inning over. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. That one drilled left field. And foul ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Here's Ryan McMahon now. Up the middle, Clement. Over to first. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along, 2 quick outs. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And there's a ball. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through it, and that's a strike. All set for the top of the 6th. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. In the air to left center. Grisham on the move to the alley. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. So up next for Toronto, Addison Barger. This one ripped, but foul to the right. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together perfectly for him. Right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Okamoto in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Ball to strike. The pitch. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. They get 1. What a double play that was. Back in New York. Well, we go bottom 6. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees.
There you go.
Checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and he held up. The 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Aaron Judge at the plate.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts. He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Inside. Ball 2. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Sanchez in position. 2 up, 2 down. Here comes Belly to take his cuts. 1 for 2. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The Yankees with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one fouled off. Back to the mound. It hit him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status.
Batting for Toronto, number 63, Braden Fisher.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Foul. And it goes just foul. In the dirt, blocked. Bellinger off of first with 2 away. On the ground, right side, but it kicks foul. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Popped up. Guerrero under this one. And that'll do it. Back at Yankee Stadium. And now for the Jays, Jesus Sanchez.